Please prepare yourselves for in a minute or two, program proper shall start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Festival of Innovation and Research in Education, or FIRE awarding ceremony with the theme Basic Education, Continuity and Recovery, Mobilizing Research and Innovation in the Context of the New Normal. This awarding ceremony is the culminating activity for the series of events that showcase research and innovation outputs and school research and innovation management best practices in the division. The objective of the FIRE awarding ceremony is to recognize the best research and innovation outputs and the best practices of schools in managing research and innovation. To formally begin with our program this afternoon, we would like to request everyone to please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by a prayer through an audio-visual presentation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Let us bow our heads, place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Our Heavenly Father, we come before you today with humble hearts and with gratefulness for all the wonders and blessings you have showered upon us. Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be in this momentous event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate the significance in our lives. Bless everyone present today that each may be able to share what he or she has for your glory and honor. Truly, discipline, perseverance, and determination to excel are instilled in us abundantly. This is not about ranking oneself among bests, but this is about the humble heart of a person who is able to see how blessed he is despite the odds and difficulties along the way. Lord, we acknowledge that everything comes from you, the God who orchestrates every second of our lives so perfectly. Because of his great love for us, all the praises and awards that we will receive today are meant to be given back to you. It is because of your grace and your guidance that we have come this far. Whatever is set before us, we give all the glory back to you. May this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
You may now enjoy the comfort of your seats. A pleasant afternoon, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to host this significant event this afternoon. I am Mr. Mark Joven S. Rosales, a junior high school teacher at San Francisco High School. Nothing can be more reassuring and heartwarming than affectionate words of welcome. Let us lend our ears to the OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, also the chair of the Schools Division Research Committee, Dr. Brian E. Ilan, as he gives his opening remarks. Let us give him a virtual round of applause.
Mr. Joven S. Rosales. Am I heard po ba? Clear? Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir, go ahead po.
to our very humble and most admirable schools division superintendent, Dr. Jeneline Rose Corpus, our collaborating, inspiring, and delivering chief, Dr. Ebenezer A. Beloy, our SGOD chief, Dr. Maria Teresa Inamoro. Of course, our the person behind this research and innovations in education, our senior education program specialist of planning and research, Mr. Ian Kenneth D. Magabilin, to our research managers, coordinators, researchers, a pleasant afternoon to all. I would like to express my sincerest appreciation to the research committee and to the technical working group of this research for showing the energy and their insights about research innovations in education. Today we are honoring and giving recognition to our competent, innovative researchers in the different areas of expertise or their field of expertise. Indeed, we are very glad for for we have also with us our very supportive, transformative, and dynamic schools division superintendent who really keeps us keeps on inspiring, motivating, upskilling, and reskilling our teachers and our research managers and coordinators. In addition, having this kind of research innovation in education truly will equip our teachers with their necessary skills, knowledge, competencies in research and innovation as the keys to quality basic education. So we have great challenges and great opportunities, but with your help, with your research, and with your innovations, I think we would be able to make this year a better year in the history of the Department of Education. And that is our Festival of Innovation and Research in Education Awards for 2021. So sama-sama po tayo sa pag-ahon, sa paghamon, at bagong pag-asa na dala ng ating innovation and research. So muli, congratulations at magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ilan, for that warm welcome. And now, to warm our hearts with hopeful words of inspiration, may we listen to the dynamic, diligent, and transformative Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Janeline Rose B. Kerpuz, CESO 6. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give her a resounding round of applause.
Greetings to all who are celebrating with us in this year end research milestone at the Division of City Schools, dubbed as 2021 Festival of Innovations and Research in Education Virtual Awarding Ceremony. On this celebratory afternoon, let me acknowledge first our invited guests who are gracing this ceremony. Our keynote speaker, the director of the University of the Philippines National Institute of Science and Mathematics Education, Dr. Cheryl Lynn C. Monterola. Of course, we have with us the Chief of the Policy, Planning, and Research Division of the DepEd National Capital Region, Dr. Warren A. Ramos. I wish also to recognize the members of the Schools Division Research Committee, to our OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, and the Chair of the Schools Division Research Committee, Dr. Brian E. Ilan, the Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division, and the co-chair of the SDRC, Dr. Maria Teresa A. Namoro. I also would like to acknowledge the 2021 FIRE awardees, the teacher researchers, school research managers, school heads, and all the members of the Education Committee of the SDOQC who are watching via Facebook Live. Finally, I acknowledge the efforts of the organizing team, the research unit, towards ensuring that we make this conference and virtual awarding ceremony a resounding success. For almost 2 years now, we have withstood the challenges brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. It is indeed challenging, but that does not mean that we stop. Instead, we celebrate all that has been exceptional, extraordinary, remarkable, and even our small successes that our teacher researchers and members of the school community have continued to do under the most trying circumstances. We are celebrating this afternoon the hallmark of excellence and commitment of our dear teachers and members of the school community in ensuring basic education to continue through research and innovation. Undoubtedly, the depth and breadth of research across the whole division have allowed our research efforts to keep on going. Some of our teacher researchers have pivoted very quickly and start engaging in research directly relevant to the effects of COVID-19 pandemic in education. And most of them continue to work on critical research topics in education in terms of teaching and learning, child protection, human resource development, and governance. Our teacher researchers, school research managers, and school heads continue to demonstrate excellence, resilience, and dedication in ensuring a working research culture even in this incredibly difficult year. And I hope that you will also influence others to also engage themselves in research. Likewise, the SDOQC management team will continue to be committed to make SDOQC an institution for research excellence, a place where research matters, where researchers are supported, and where the impact of our research continues to resonate locally, nationally, and even globally. And before I end, my pleasure to commend Sir Ian Kenneth Dino Magabilin, the man behind this activity, who said that mortal love is when sensuality is satisfied, true love is when love is sacrificed, and that is research-based statement that keep research always on fire. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kerpuz, for that inspiring message. Truly, despite the challenges brought by the pandemic, we have exemptional and remarkable successes that we have to celebrate, and one of which is this event this afternoon, the Fire Awards 2021. At this point, let us listen to another inspiring message that will surely plant seeds of wisdom on our minds and hearts. Let us put our hands together for the Chief of Policy, Planning, and Research Division in the Department of Education, National Capital Region, Dr. Warren A. Ramos.
To the honorable members of the school community of the school Schools Division of Quezon City, the Schools Division Research Committee, supervisors, school heads, teachers, and non-teaching staff who are with us today in this significant research advocacy in the history of DepEd Quezon City. Amazing morning to all. A 2020 study published in Springer concluded that a child's inner thespian doubles their ability to remember words months later. A 2020 study of SAGE journals found that test scores, which are often a key factor in college admission, showed weak or negative relationship when it comes to predicting successful students would be in college. Most recently, in 2020, a team of researchers concluded that handwriting and drawing produce telltale neural tracing indicative of deeper learning. Why did I mention these? Because these are just three of the significant findings in education through research, even in the midst of the pandemic. These are evidences of effective mobilization of research in the new normal. It is no secret that the emergence of pandemic has brought unimaginable disruptions to the education sector. The school year 2019 and 2020 was upended with schools forced to close that results to an emergency learning delivery. Teachers scrambled to transform into virtual or even hybrid classrooms. The past school years was indeed a whirlwind. And now, we are crossing the bridge of the continuity and recovery of our basic education. In crossing this bridge, we are holding onto the rope of mobilizing research and innovation as our guide. It will allow us to expand our existing knowledge, like the three research results I have mentioned a while ago. It will allow us to answer specific questions and concerns we want to address. It will allow us to make evidence-based decisions. It might be the new normal setup will curtail our usual academic researches or redirect research to COVID-19 related issues. Research that involved bringing groups of people together in close proximity will be affected. Instead of seeing this as impediment, we can look at it as opportunity to or for discovering new research techniques and strategies. As I was contemplating the role of research and the opportunities we can get from mobilizing research and innovation in this new normal, I came to dissect the word researcher to three: re, search, and cher. The prefix re means again, search means to find or explore, and chair, short for teacher. So to end this message, I would like to remind everyone that the things we discover to research matters to our learners and contribute to quality learning, to yourself and to your colleagues in the division and schools as part of learning and development. These are some facts and some of my thoughts on the theme of this event: basic education, continuity, and recovery, mobilizing research and innovation in the context of the new normal. My warmest felicitations and gratitude to the prime movers, organizers, and contributors for this research festival.
Our heartfelt thank you to Dr. Ramos for that message. We should not see new normal as an impediment, but a time for discovering new research techniques and strategies, explore new things, and contribute them to quality learning. That is my takeaway from the message of Dr. Ramos. Thank you very much. Indeed, your messages engage the minds and hearts of our audience in such a way that motivate them to think more clearly, see opportunities, and more move forward with action. At this juncture, we are very fortunate that with us is a very hardworking keynote speaker this afternoon. To introduce her to all of us, may we call in the Senior Education Program Specialist of SDOQC, Sir Ian Kenneth Magabilin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now, it is my privilege and honor to introduce our keynote speaker for this afternoon. Our keynote speaker is a professor at the University of the Philippines Diliman College of Education. She is the director of the UP National Institute for Science and Mathematics Education Development, or UPNISMED, and she is the founding executive director of the Center for Integrated STEM Education, or CSTEM Incorporated. She is passionate about advancing STEM education through teaching, teacher capacity building, development of learning resources, curricular innovations, partnerships among government, industry, education sectors, and research. She is one of the leaders of the Education Futures program at the Office of the Secretary, Department of Education. She collaborates with the International Labor Organization, Philippine Country Office for its Women in STEM Workforce Readiness and Development Program, and the ILO Malaysia Skills for Prosperity program for their SFP project on the integration of STEM related generic skills into TVET and skills training. In 2016, our keynote speaker was a visiting scholar at the National Institute of Education in Singapore, Office of Education Research. She holds a doctorate degree in physics education from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Without further ado, let us all welcome Dr. Cheryl Lynn C. Monterola.
The Schools Division Superintendent of Quezon City, Dr. Jenilyn Rose B. Corpuz, other schools divisions officials, organizers of the 2021 Division Research Conference, dear teachers and friends, good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of the second Festival on Innovation and Research in Education, or FIRE. I salute you in your steadfast commitment to mobilize research and innovation to ensure that learning continues and that the system recovers from any setbacks brought about by the pandemic. This afternoon, I would like to share a few insights on two important concepts that I sense from the education agenda of the Schools Division of Quezon City in the context of the new normal. These two important concepts are innovation and adversity quotient, or AQ. According to Clayton Christensen, one of the thought leaders on disruptive innovation, the reliable path to prosperity for countries around the world is to invest in innovation because innovation creates jobs, develop infrastructure, connect the right set of people and institutions, and catalyze future growth. Dr. Christensen underscored that innovation is not something to be kept at the peripheries of the society while waiting for society to stabilize. Innovation is the process by which the society stabilizes itself. The schools division's choice of following the path of innovation strongly resonates the thoughts of Dr. Clayton Christensen. You take it upon you to step out of the peripheries of ongoing transitions and transformations and disruptions due to the new normal and be in the midst of it all by stabilizing it or the situation through research and innovation. The second important concept that I would like to touch on this afternoon is adversity quotient. Dr. Paul G. Stoltz, chairman of the Global Resilience Institute, is the originator of the adversity quotient, or AQ. It is used by the Harvard Business School's executive education program. According to him, either adversity consumes you or you consume it. His best advice is to turn adversities into opportunities. In fact, according to him, there is what you call this so-called adversity continuum. It involves avoiding adversity, then surviving adversity, coping with adversity, managing adversity, and then harnessing adversity. Avoiding adversity involves postponing, delegating, ignoring, or sidestepping a difficulty that you could or should have taken on. On the other hand, surviving adversity means getting past through an adversity. Coping with adversity would entail keeping your head above water or coping with your daily dose of adversity. Managing adversity, on the other hand, can mean beyond coping, at least doing something positive with the adversity. And lastly, harnessing adversity, using adversity to achieve gains. Dr. Stoltz compared harnessing adversity to being an alchemist, converting adversity into fuel that propels you to a place you could never get to without it. A lot of times we are overwhelmed by the adversity that we are facing, that we fail to see it as a learning opportunity that contributes to the bigger picture. To harness adversity, we need to recognize its criticality in the learning journey. At first, we fail to reconnect the dots, but later on, everything will make sense as we begin to appreciate the learning process that is unfolding. With disruptions and rapid changes in technology, research or the creation of new knowledge is a valuable currency in an increasingly knowledge-intensive economy. In the field of education, as we do research, we contribute to the knowledge base of our field that informs our actions and decisions to become better designers and problem solvers in what you call addressing issues in Philippine education. But how to best proceed? That is the question. My 10 cents on doing education research circles back to innovation with a divergent convergent diamond approach. This approach adapts very well to the education context. In a divergent convergent diamond approach, the values and standards of the organization can be at the heart of the approach. For example, do the values or standards of equity, quality, or relevance matter to you and your organization? If yes, then let it be or let them be your compass as you innovate. In a divergent convergent approach, the divergent step will be initially useful for broadening perspectives, understanding external trends and best practices, and of course, exploring options. On the other hand, the convergent step will logically follow for focusing ideas, for contextualizing chosen solutions, and tightening the details altogether. The good thing with the diamond approach to innovation is that it works excellently regardless of it being used by an individual or being used by a team of researchers. So it is versatile in that aspect. But when do you know that you are creating new knowledge? That's the next good question. In the spectrum of new knowledge, a research that only applies existing method or framework is at the lower end of the spectrum. But if a research is able to modify or extend existing frameworks or methods, it is somehow in the middle of the spectrum. The higher end of the spectrum implies inventing or developing new methods or frameworks. With this information about navigating from applying until inventing or developing new methods, or just reaching what you call the highest level in the spectrum of new knowledge, the next interesting question would be, what aspect of education should I focus on or should you focus on? If you want to build on existing research that you think is not yet contextualized or fully studied in our setting, you may want to look into what you call meta-analysis. One of the famous studies that deals with such is the visible learning research of John Hattie. In his research, he looked into more than 1,000 meta-analyses and identified factors that greatly influence student achievement. Those factors with large positive effect sizes belong to the zone of desired effects, and they include the following: collective teacher efficacy, teacher credibility, teacher clarity, graduation programs, giving feedback, and so on. In contrast, those factors that negatively impact student achievement are the following: retention, boredom, lack of sleep, and even suspension or expelling. You may also be interested to extend, modify, or develop new methods, frameworks on what are called as education perennials. Day in and day out, education will always have these components or aspects. Even the domains of the PPST cover these perennials. These are curriculum, pedagogy, assessment, learning resources and technology, teacher preparation and professional development, learning environment, student motivation and trajectory, and school governance. In 2016, DepEd issued the adoption of the Basic Education Research Agenda, or BERA. The BERA intends to build on existing research and to generate new knowledge on priority research areas. It also aims to systematically focus DepEd's attention on relevant education issues. Major research themes included in the agenda are teaching and learning, child protection, human resource development, governance, disaster risk reduction and management, inclusive education, gender, and development. Based on the data visual that you're seeing right now, more attention was given to the teaching and learning aspect. But there were gaps in knowledge about child protection, human resource development, governance, disaster risk reduction and management, inclusive education, and gender and development. Also, there were several studies on reading, mathematics, and science. Of course, they are all in light of the strengthening of literacy, numeracy, and STEM literacy. However, research and innovation in other subject areas as well should be encouraged to generate evidence-based pedagogical approaches, learning resources, and assessments not only in language, not only in language, mathematics, and science, but also other subject areas as well. Our team in the DepEd EdUc Futures program worked also on the 2015 to 2019 DepEd researches, as shown in the previous data visual. Now, to understand the nature of these researches and their alignment with the existing agenda, we use what you call text mining to detect central, interconnected, and peripheral themes. The complete titles of all the researches were used, and these researches were covering the period of 2015 to 2019. We used a word network to generate what you call this text visual that you're seeing, and we limited them to 50 nodes so that we're able to naturally drop redundant and irrelevant topics while surfacing the ones that would provide insights. Results showed, as you can see here, that the major topical groups were the following: learners' reading skills, teacher intervention program, effects on student performance, teaching learning approach, and problem solving. Among the research topics, the most influential nodes that link to different topics is reading. This is, of course, a positive outcome or a positive result, considering that there is this strong focus on literacy and problem solving that we really need to address in our education system, both of which are fundamental skills that cut across disciplines. However, based on the analysis of the DepEd researches from 2015 to 2019, the current nature of research is knowledge creation in schools for schools. Teachers initiate research that subsequently benefits the school. This is a good practice, but can be further improved moving forward, no? In terms of research scope through the following: doing programmatic approaches, not just, piecemeal intervention or intervention focusing on one subject area, but, interventions that cut across subject areas. So it can be taken as a programmatic approach. Another thing is scaling up best practices. Those that have been, proven to be effective in terms of improving learning outcomes can be scaled up by, other units or other divisions or other partner institutions of the division. Another thing is to embark on what you call longitudinal studies, studying longitudinal patterns and trajectories. As I end my message to you this afternoon, dear teachers, I wish you all the best. Let me share this insight from the famous scientist Marie Curie. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. To the stakeholders of the schools division of Quezon City, who are here today, let us turn the current adversity that we are facing into opportunities. Let us sustain our passion for education innovations. Let us be in the midst of transformation and not in the peripheries. I wish you all the best and congratulations for completing this conference. And I wish you all the best in terms of productivity moving forward. So thank you very much. A wonderful afternoon to everybody.
Thank you very much, Dr. Monterola, for making us see things about research and innovation in a new light. Dr. Monterola underscored that research is creating new knowledge. As we do research, we contribute new knowledge to address the issues in the Philippine education. She also emphasized that we can benchmark on innovation interventions, programmatic approaches, scaling up best practices, studying longitudinal patterns and trajectories to improve researches. She also mentioned that turn adversities to opportunities. Once again, thank you, Dr. Monterola. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the most awaited part of the ceremony, the presentation of awardees for Festival of Innovation and Research in Education Recognition Awards. Our first special award is the Research and Innovation Advocacies and Learning and Development Award. This award is given to schools that have implemented research-related activities and conducted capacity buildings and trainings on improving research culture. This award shall be based on the submitted accomplishment report of the School Research Committee for school year 2020-2021 as evident by the following MOVs. Approved and signed project proposal, school memorandum, program, QAME results, photo and or video documentation. And the awardees for the Research and Innovation Advocacies and Learning and Development category are for public elementary schools, Balingasa Elementary School, Congressman Reynaldo A. Calalay Memorial Elementary School, Ramon Magsaysay Elementary School, Santo Cristo Elementary School, Sinagtala Elementary School, Toro Hills Elementary School, Bagong Silangan Elementary School, Commonwealth Elementary School, Doña Juana Elementary School, Holy Spirit Elementary School, Lupang Pangako Elementary School, Manuel L. Quezon Elementary School, Melencio Castelo Elementary School, Payatas B Elementary School, President Corazon C. Aquino Elementary School, Balara Elementary School, Old Balara Elementary School, Project 3 Elementary School, Pura V. Calao Elementary School, 15th Avenue Elementary School, Cruz Naligas Elementary School, General Rojas Elementary School, Marcelo H. Del Pilar Elementary School, Bagbag Elementary School, Fairview Elementary School, Kaligayahan Elementary School, Maligaya Elementary School, Rosa L. Susano Novaliches Elementary School, San Agustin Elementary School, San Gabriel Elementary School, Apolonio Samson Elementary School, Balumbato Elementary School, Bonifacio Memorial Elementary School, GSIS Village Elementary School, Leopoldo B. Santos Elementary School, Pasong Tamo Elementary School, Placido del Mundo Elementary School, for public secondary schools. The Research and Innovation Advocacies and Learning and Development awardees are Ernesto Rondon High School, San Francisco High School, Sergio Osmeña Senior High School, Lucrecia Casilag Senior High School, Batasan Hills National High School, Commonwealth High School, Holy Spirit National High School, Justice Cecilia Muñoz Palma High School, Don Quintin Paredes High School, Quirino High School, Carlos L. Albert High School, Don Alejandro Roses Senior Science and Technology High School, Flora A. Ilagan High School, Cruz Naligas High School, Manuel Rojas High School, Quezon City High School, North Fairview High School, Novaliches High School, San Bartolome High School, West Fairview High School, Jose Maria Panganiban Senior High School, Leandro V. Locsin Integrated School, Puliat High School, Ismael Matay Senior High School, New Era High School, Congratulations to the awardees for the Research and Innovation Advocacies and Learning and Development category. Our next award is Research and Innovation Productivity Award. This award is a recognition given to schools that have completed at least 5 research and innovation projects for school year 2020-2021 up to November 2021. This award shall be based on the inventory of issuance of Certificate of Completion of the Schools Division Research Committee. And the awardees for the Research and Innovation Productivity category are for public elementary schools, Balingasa Elementary School, Commonwealth Elementary School, Doña Juana Elementary School, Lupang Pangako Elementary School, Melencio Castelo Elementary School, Manuel L. Quezon Elementary School, Payatas B Elementary School, Balara Elementary School, Fairview Elementary School, Maligaya Elementary School, Leopoldo B. Santos Elementary School, San Gabriel Elementary School, Placido del Mundo Elementary School, Balumbato Elementary School, Research and Innovation Productivity Award for Public Secondary Schools, San Francisco High School, Sergio Ormeña Senior High School, Commonwealth High School, Quezon City High School, North Fairview High School, Novaliches High School, San Bartolome High School, Ismael Matay Senior High School, Congratulations, awardees. Now, let us have the Research and Innovation Dissemination Award. This award is given to schools that have implemented research dissemination activities. This award shall be based on the submitted accomplishment report of the School Research Committee for school year 2020-2021 as evident by the following MOVs. Approved and signed project proposal, school memorandum, program, QAME results, photo and or video documentation. And the awardees for the Research and Innovation Dissemination category are for public elementary schools, Balingasa Elementary School, Doña Juana Elementary School, Manuel El Quezon Elementary School, Pura V. Calao Elementary School, Cruz Naligas Elementary School, Maligaya Elementary School, San Gabriel Elementary School, Pasong Tamo Elementary School, Research and Innovation Dissemination Award for Public Secondary Schools, Sergio Osmeña Senior High School, Lucrecia Casilag Senior High School, Batasan Hills National High School, Commonwealth High School, North Fairview High School, Novaliches High School, Congratulations to all our awardees. Before we proceed to the next part of the ceremony, allow me to share this experience on how this quest of search for best research and innovation outputs and the best practices of schools in managing research and innovation in the division started. As a matter of fact, there were 76 entries received by the division, and they were seriously evaluated by the committee during the pre-judging. 15 action research were evaluated on November 17, 2021, 15 basic research on November 18, 2021, and 11 innovation on November 19, 2021, under the scrutiny and expertise of the following panel of judges: Professor Ramona Magdalena F. Victoria, faculty member at Claret School of Quezon City, senior lecturer at Miriam College; Professor Zenaida P. Boho, assistant professor at the University of the Philippines Integrated School; Dr. Liuvihildo Lito D. Malilin, research specialists, consultant, research consultancy in the Philippines, Quezon City. The panel of judges selected the top 5 best papers and presenters for each category adjudged as first, second, third, fourth, and fifth place. Everyone, to give us an idea on how the awardees were selected, let us watch the highlights of the final judging through this video presentation. Wow, that experience is a proof that the SDO of Quezon City is serious in producing quality research papers, innovations, and best practices to achieve quality learning despite the new normal setup in education. We are now in the second part of presentation of awardees for Fire Recognition Awards. So, to continue with the awarding ceremony, let us have now the Best Action Research Award and the Best Action Research Presenter Award. The following criteria were used in the screening and evaluation of the Best Action Research category. Context and rationale, 20%. Research questions, 10%. Innovation intervention strategy, 15%. Action research methods, 20%. Results and discussion, 25%. Implications, reflections, recommendations, 10%, with a total percentage of 100%. The following criteria were used in the screening and evaluation of the Best Action Research Presenter category. Expertise and mastery, 30%. Visuals, 15%. Virtual presentation and delivery, 35%. Ability to answer questions, 20%, with a total of 100%. And the finalists for Best Action Research and the Best Action Research Presenter are Mary Grace R. SPL, Quezon City Science High School. Jelly D. Lejiao, North Fairview High School. Michael A. Nazareth, North Fairview High School. Camille Y. Idolor, Bagong Pag-asa Elementary School. Marie Chris D. Carrion, Gemma L. De Paz, Maria Grace P. Bacud, Manuel A. Rojas High School. Bernadette B. Velasquez, Pamela B. Desuyo, from Lucrecia Casilag Senior High School. Mark Anthony M. Makalalad, from North Fairview High School. Ana Liza V. Gaad, from Lucrecia R. Casilag Senior High School. Maria Cecilia A. Santos, from Juan Sumulong High School. Elsa B. Pinlac, Mary Eileen T. Santiago, Joseph L. Adan from Novaliches High School. Ana Lisa T. De La Rosa from Justice Cecilia Munoz Palma High School. Mark Anthony Dulay Acebuche from Justice Cecilia Munoz Palma High School. Christine B. Yase, Josephine Q. Miranda, Joel C. Porcadilla from Batasan Hills National High School. Rica V. Alcantara from Flora A. Ilagan High School. May G. Nicolas from San Francisco High School.
And to award this year's festival winners for Best Action Research are in fifth place, Miss Elsa B. Penlac, Mary Aileen T. Santiago, and Dr. Joseph L. Adan from Novaliches High School. With their study demonstration approach using drawing pad in teaching online classes in statistics and probability, its effect on senior high school students' engagement. In fourth place, Maria Cecilia A. Santos from Juan Sumulong High School. Title of study, In Focus, Function-Based Behavior Intervention for Learners with Off-Task Behavior. Third place, Mark Anthony M. Makalalad from North Fairview High School. Title of study, Improving Grade 7 Students' Mastery of the Fundamental Operations of Integers Using Virtual DAMAT. Second place, Ms. Bernadette B. Velasquez and Ms. Pamela B. Desuyo from Lucrecia Casilag Senior High School. Title of study, Effectiveness of Guided Mediation Application and Expressive Arts in Developing Positive Mental Health among Senior High School Students. And this year's festival Best Action Research Award first place goes to Miss Mary Grace R. Espiel from Quezon City Science High School. Title of study, Assessing the Writing Skills of Grade 10 Students, Basis for Developing a Model for Teaching Writing in the English Subject. And this year's festival winners for the Best Action Research Presenter Award. These awards, these award goes to the following. Fifth place for the Best Action Research Presenter Award goes to Miss Ana Liza V. Gaad from Lucrecia R. Casilag Senior High School with the title of her study, Enhancing Students' Achievement in Physical Science through Online Collaboration Learning, OCL Strategy. Fourth place goes to Mr. Mark Anthony Dulay Asibuche from Justice Cecilia Munoz Palma High School for his study titled Effectiveness of Digitized Offline Game-Based Worksheets in Teaching Science. Third place for Best Action Research Presenter Award goes to Ms. Bernadette B. Velasquez and Ms. Pamela B. Desuyo from Lucrecia Casilag Senior High School. Title of study, Effectiveness of Guided Mediation Application and Expressive Arts in Developing Positive Mental Health among Senior High School Students. Second place for Best Action Research Presenter Award goes to Ms. Elsa B. Pinlac, Ms. Mary Aileen T. Santiago, and Dr. Joseph L. Adan from Novaliches High School with the topic Demonstration Approach Using Drawing Pad in Teaching Online Classes in Statistics and Probability, its effect on senior high school students' engagement. And this year's festival winner, the first place for Best Action Research Presenter Award goes to Miss Mary Grace R. Espiel from Quezon City Science High School with the study titled Assessing the Writing Skills of Grade 10 Students, Basis for Developing a Model for Teaching Writing in the English Subject.
Congratulations, awardees. We shall now announce the Best Basic Research Award and the Best Basic Research Presenter Award. The following criteria were used in the screening and evaluation of the basic research category. Introduction 20%, Literature Review 15%, Research Questions 10%, Research Methodology 20%, Results and Discussion 25%, Implications Recommendations 10%, with a total of 100%. The following criteria were used in the screening and evaluation of the basic research presenter category. Expertise and mastery 30%, visuals 15%, virtual presentation and delivery 35%, ability to answer questions 20%, with a total of 100%. And the finalists for Best Basic Research and Best Basic Research Presenter are Abegail P. Simbre, Congressman Reynaldo A. Calalay Memorial Elementary School. Darwin D. Lico, Balumbato Elementary School. Jocelyn V. Servidad, Eulogio Rodriguez Jr. High School. Rosil S. Incol, Dr. Josefa Hara Martinez High School. Josephine A. Perez from Doña Juana Elementary School. Ralph B. Buenaventura from Doña Juana Elementary School. Alexander C. Dayag and Jelani O. Lacupanto from Commonwealth High School. Janelle A. Villanueva from Payatas B. Elementary School. Zoraida S. Nicolas, Alan P. Arcardo, Romero M. Tabora Jr. from Batasan Hills National High School. Editha D. Makawile from Jose Maria Panganiban Senior High School. Ralph B. Padayuman from General Rojas Elementary School. Edna C. Perez from Commonwealth Elementary School. Maria Glaceria P. Diana, Lizelle P. Nievales, Nita P. Lopez, San Gabriel Elementary School. Ardel Mer F. De Leon, Redentor V. Paler, Sheena May P. Alboladora from Balingasa High School. Ruel F. Abubo from Fairview Elementary School.
And here are the winners for the Best Basic Research Award and the Best Basic Research Presenter Award. Fifth place for Best Basic Research Award goes to Ms. Zoraida S. Nicolas, Mr. Alan P. Arcardo, and Mr. Romero M. Tabora Jr. from Batasan Hills National High School. Topic of the study, Preparedness and Response Assessment, basis for the new normal e-training school program for senior high school students. Fourth place for Best Basic Research Award goes to Mr. Roel F. Abubo from Fairview Elementary School. Title of study, Disaster Management Awareness of Fairview Elementary School Work from Home Teachers. Third place for Best Basic Research Award goes to Ms. Abegail P. Simbre from Congressman Reynaldo A. Calalay Memorial Elementary School. A title of study, Exploring the Experiences of Parents on Distance Learning. Second place for Best Basic Research Award goes to Mr. Alexander C. Dayag and Ms. Jelani O. Lacupanto from Commonwealth High School. Title of study, Ergonomics Risk Factors and the Productivity of Commonwealth Junior High School Teachers. And this year's festival winner, the first place for Best Basic Research Award goes to Ms. Rosil S. Incol from Dr. Josefa Hara Martinez High School. Study titled, Factors of Students' Absenteeism and Truancy, Basis for the Development of an Intervention Program. And the winners for the Best Basic Research Presenter Award are the following. Fifth place, Best Basic Research Presenter Award goes to Miss Edna C. Perez from Commonwealth Elementary School with the study titled Training Needs Assessment of Teachers in Commonwealth Elementary School Basis for Learning Action Cell Plan. Fourth place for Best Basic Research Presenter Awards goes to Ms. Raida S. Nicolas, Mr. Alan P. Arcardo, and Mr. Romero M. Tabora Jr. from Batasan Hills National High School with the topic Preparedness and Response Assessment Basis for the new normal e-training school program for senior high school students. Third place for Best Basic Research Presenter Award goes to Mr. Ralph B. Padayuman from General Rojas Elementary School. Topic title, Perception of Teaching and Non-Teaching Staff in the Implementation of School Disaster Risk Reduction Management of Esteban Abada Elementary School. Second place for Best Basic Research Award, Research Presenter Award goes to Miss Judith B. Buenaventura from Doña Juana Elementary School with a study titled Instructional Challenges in Utilizing Worksheets Among Grade 5 Pupils on Distance Learning. And this year's festival winner, the first place for the Best Basic Research Presenter Award goes to Miss Abegail P. Simbre from Congressman Reynaldo A. Calalay Memorial Elementary School with a study titled Exploring the Experiences of Parents on Distance Learning.
Congratulations to all our awardees. We shall now announce the Best Innovation Project and Best Innovation Project Presenter awardees. The following criteria were used in this screening and evaluation of the Best Innovation Project category. Project Background and Rationale, 30%. Project Objectives and Outputs, 20%. Project Methodology, 15%. Project Monitoring and Evaluation, 15%. Project Sustainability Plan, 10%. Documentation and other MOVs, 10%, with a total of 100%. And the following criteria were used in the screening and evaluation of the Best Innovation Project Presenter category. Expertise and Mastery, 30%. Visuals, 15%. Virtual Presentation and Delivery, 35%. Ability to answer questions, 20%, with a total of 100%. And the finalists for the Best Innovation Project and Best Innovation Project Presenter categories are Mary Grace B. Sioson from Quezon City High School. Teresita M. Moldogo from Commonwealth High School. Grace D.G. Santos from Quirino High School. Romeo Tan, Calixto Enovejas from Commonwealth High School. John M. Rosas from Don Alejandro Roses Senior Science and Technology High School. Ednaline A. Lacerna, Commonwealth High School. Basilisa J. Palmenco, Eulogio B. Pebres from Judge Feliciano Belmonte Senior High School. Cleofe R. Manuel from Commonwealth High School. Catherine C. Ala from Quezon City High School. Agnes P. Forones from Elencio M. Castelo Elementary School. April Wilma M. Navera from Quezon City High School.
And the winners for the Best Innovation Project Award and the Best Innovation Project Presenter Awards are the following. Fifth place for Best Innovation Project Award goes to Miss Ednaline A. Lacerna from Commonwealth High School with the project title E-Track, Enhancing the Realistic Acquisition of Creativity and Keen Minds in Learning Araling Panlipunan. Fourth place for Best Innovation Project Award goes to Dr. Basilisa J. Palmenco and Dr. Eulogio B. Pebres from Judge Feliciano Belmonte Senior High School with the project title Tulong Dunong sa Hukom, a senior high school e-home learning program for study and research. Third place for Best Innovation Project Award goes to Ms. Teresita M. Moldogo from Commonwealth High School with her project titled The Right Innovation. Write, Recall, Improve, Think, Enjoy, a digitized module. Second place, Best Innovation Project Award goes to Mr. Romeo Tan and Mr. Calixto Inovejas from Commonwealth High School with the project titled Cultivating Edible Mushrooms, a Way of Sustaining the Feeding Program and Income Generating Project in Commonwealth High School. And this year's festival winner, the first place for Best Innovation Project Award goes to Mr. John M. Rosas of Don Alejandro Roses Senior Science Technology High School for his project Rice Campaign Program, Innovation of Food Security, Students Promotion, and Sustainable Community Participation. The winners for the Best Innovation Project Presenter Award are Fifth place for Best Innovation Project Presenter Award goes to Miss Ednaline A. Lacerna, Commonwealth High School, with the project titled E-Track, Enhancing the Realistic Acquisition of Creativity and Keen Minds in Learning Araling Panlipunan. Fourth place for Best Innovation Project Presenter Award goes to Miss Mary Grace B. Shawson from from Quezon City High School with her project 3 R's: Research, Recap, and Reflect. Third place for Best Innovation Project Presenter Award goes to Mr. John M. Rosas, Don Alejandro Rosas Senior Science Technology High School, with his project Rice Campaign Program, Innovation of Food Security, Students Promotion, and Sustainable Community Participation. Second place for Best Innovation Project Presenter Award goes to Miss Catherine C. Ala from Quezon City High School with her project Herbal Garden in QCHS, a QCHS innovation project. And this year's festival winner, the first place for Best Innovation Project Presenter Award, Miss April Wilma M. Navera from Quezon City High School, with her project Development of YouTube Video Lessons as E-Learning Materials in Cookery for Grade 10 Distance Learners.
Congratulations to all our awardees. Before we continue to the next part of the awarding ceremony, let us watch the highlights of the winnings of SDOQZ or QC during the conduct of DepEd NCR Research Jamboree, which was held last October 12, 2021 via Zoom and FB Live. Folks, let us all watch this. Wow, congratulations to the recipients of various awards and recognitions during the DepEd NCR Research Jamboree. The entire SDOQC is so proud of your successes. And to continue with the final stretch of presentation of awards for Fire Recognition Awards, let's have let's award the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices. This award is given to the top elementary and secondary schools that have shown best practices in promoting research culture and managing research processes at the school level based on the submitted accomplishment report. Each of the identified top schools were evaluated using the following criteria: learning and development programs on research and innovation, including the number of teaching and non-teaching staff trained, benefited 20%. Number of submitted BERF or non-BERF proposals and completed research and innovation for school year 2020-2021 up to November 2021 only, 25%. Punctuality and completeness of submission of action plan, accomplishment reports, and proposals and completed research and innovation projects, 15%. QATAME, quality assurance, technical assistance, monitoring and evaluation, processes on research and innovation, 15%. Research and innovation dissemination and or utilization activities, 25%, with a total of 100%. Top schools for research and innovation management best practices category shall be awarded with the following level of distinction. Fifth place, Bronze Fire Award. Fourth place, Silver Fire Award. Third place, Golden Fire Award. Second place, Diamond Fire Award. And first place, Platinum Fire Award. The school research manager of the top schools shall receive the Outstanding School Research Manager Award, while the school head shall receive the Excellence in Advocating Research and Innovation Award with the same level of distinction. In no particular order, the identified top elementary schools for school year 2020-2021 are the following. For public elementary schools, Dr. Nancy Lydia C. Villalon, Dr. Nancy Annie B. De La Paz, from Balingasa Elementary School, Doña Juana Elementary School, Manuel L. Quezon Elementary School, Maligaya Elementary School, San Gabriel Elementary School, for public secondary schools, Sergio Osmeña Senior High School, Commonwealth High School, North Fairview High School, Novaliches High School,
And the winner for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices for the elementary level goes to the 2021 Bronze Fire Awards for School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices goes to San Gabriel Elementary School, with the outstanding school research manager, Dr. Edita L. Benedicto, and excellence in advocating research and innovation, Dr. Virginia P. Macapagal. Let's watch their audio-visual presentation.
San Gabriel Elementary School is consist of 6,008 students and 164 teachers, headed by the most industrious and supportive principal, Dr. Virginia P. Macapagal. San Gabriel Elementary School is known as a catalyst of change through research. We conducted a Brigada Project program through Research Mo Connect Ko in times of pandemic, a school-based contest for those who submitted action or basic research proposal wherein they presented the research and also created a poster for it. There were three judges, one from Maligaya Elementary School, Ma'am Anita Aquino, and Ma'am Biula de la Cruz from Caligayahan Elementary School, and one of our master teacher. Here are the numbers of submitted BERF, non-BERF. The action plan and accomplishment reports were submitted on time.
Congratulations to San Gabriel Elementary School. Now, the Silver Award for School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices goes to Balingasa Elementary School, with the outstanding school research manager, Ma'am Lydia C. Villalon, and the excellence in advocating research and innovation, Dr. Nancy Annie B. De La Paz. Let's watch their audio-visual presentation.
Welcome to Balingasa Elementary School. Our school has a total populations of 1,383 with 45 teachers. The school is situated at Barangay Balingasa, Balintawak, Quezon City. All the programs of the school are anchored to the DepEd vision and mission. Thus, the conceptualization of the ESIP focused on the development of the learners that align to the focus and focus statement of the school. That the school is committed to provide education, life skills, values, and caring environment that empower the learners to successfully move into the mainstream of diverse culture. For this reason, the ESIP team conduct a thorough study on how to address the following identified problems in the school. Therefore, the annual implementation plan and the project work plan that can be browsed in the enhanced school implementation plan that are stated in Chapter 3 are the projects that will address the identified problems. Thus, research comes in. So, School Research Committee conduct a 5 days virtual in-service training for teachers that aimed to upskill and develop professional competence among individual involved and to gear the teachers with knowledge and skills parallel to the demands of the new normal education and towards continuous professional development. Hence, project proposals from the annual implementation plan and the project work plans amid a pandemic came into reality through action researches. This is ensure that Balingasa Elementary School delivering a quality education, especially to those learners need a special attention. All the crafted action research proposals in the school underwent a proper evaluation by the School Research Committee for quality assurance and technical assistance before submitting to the Division Research Committee using the research proposal appraisal form. After the school research proposals were approved by the Division Research Committee, the school research team called again for another webinar to follow up the researchers and give technical assistance and to monitor on the progress of their researches. After which, inform the researchers on the deadline for the evaluation of their completed researches by the School Research Committee before submitting to the Division Office for final evaluation to the School's Division Research Committee. Once the researches were approved by the school's Division Research Committee, the school's Research Committee will call a webinar for all the teachers to disseminate the research output intended for adaptation and utilization to address the learning needs of the learners amid for pandemic by the anticipating remedial reading online and remedial online for numeracy development of the learners. Building a research culture in school is really hard because of misconception about research, but because of the hardship, effort, collaboration, and motivation of our supportive principal, Nancy Annie B. De La Paz, gradual acceptance of research was made. And now we are consciously building up a research culture in our school because we believe research is a means in solving problems scientifically in order to carry out the ultimate goal of the Department of Education.
Congratulations, Wasa Elementary School. Now let's go and proceed to Golden Award for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices. This award goes to Doña Juana Elementary School with the outstanding school research manager, Ms. Josephine A. Perez, and excellence in advocating research and innovation to Dr. Jerry F. Isip. Let's watch their audio-visual presentation.
From the Department of Education and Schools Division Office of Quezon City to one of the best implementing schools in research, Doña Elementary School proudly presents our greatest accomplishment. Let's start with our school profile. It is located at St. Peter's Street, Abegail, Holy Spirit, Quezon City, with the school ID 136542. Here are the best school research team. For School Research Chairman, we have Dr. Jerry F. East, School Research Manager, Josephine A. Paris. For the School Research members, we have Geraldine A. Takayuran, Percival S. Tangod, and Ma Gloria C. Caraga. The School Research Committee trained 175 teaching and non-teaching staff. Our school submitted 11 non-birth school research proposals for school year 2020-2021 and completed 5 basic researches and 3 actual researches for the total of 8 completed research studies. Here are our school research and innovation management best practices for the learning and development. We have the school research monthly lab sessions, school research mental debate, online proofreading, and FE messenger mentoring and coaching, transforming our comprehensive lab plan into meaningful lab sessions to provide rigorous training to teachers for the improvement of their research studies. School research mentoring day to evaluate the methods and approaches used by researchers and innovators to achieve the desired result in resolving the existing problems of the school. Online proofreading to provide the quality of their research writing, and FB Messenger mentoring and coaching to support and guide them with the different systematic steps and procedures used in research and innovation. For the punctuality and completeness of submission, our school has the highest standard in completing the accomplishment on time that reflects not only our professionalism but also our attention to details that leads to success. The results of quality assurance, mentoring, and evaluation performing are just the indicators that the school research committee provided meaningful and beyond learning opportunities for the school researchers. For the dissemination and utilization of the research studies and projects, we invited only the best senior education program specialist in research as our resource speaker of NSET, and we love you for the high level of discussion and presentation of papers of the school research. Truly, with the great efforts of everyone, educators have now the true heart for research.
Congratulations to Doña Juana Elementary School. And now for the Diamond Award for School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices goes to Manuel L. Quezon Elementary School with the Outstanding School Research Manager, Mambelina B. Adriatico, and Excellence in Advocating Research and Innovation, Dr. Natividad Vinasino. Let's watch their audiovisual presentation.
These accomplishments play an important role in the transformation of every learner at Manuel Luis Quezon Elementary School, and it tranquilizes every teacher to educate every single mind that needs to be nurtured evenly and prepare them to be the pillars of the society. This will foster the activities done by the school through the strong leadership of our dynamic principal, Dr. Natividad Vinasino, supported by the School Research Committee and all the dedicated and committed teachers to promote quality education as mandated by the Department of Education, Education for All, and No One Left Behind. Indeed, There are programs done all year round that benefited all our pupils in their learning development. We give life to our action plan. Our first program is Cascading of Research Flexi virtual lecture series on conducting research during our virtual in-service training with Sir Ian Kenneth Magabili as our guest speaker, and through the last session per grade level, which is called Kumustahan of School Researchers. The objective of this program is to increase the percentage of school personnel conducting research. Our second program is Classico e Research Ko. Third program is the mini colloquium per grade level for the benefit of the pupils to the Classico e Research Co done during LAC sessions. The Kumustahan of School Researchers is one way to conduct the quality assurance, technical assistance, monitoring and evaluation to meet the objective to increase the percentage of completed educational research per grade level. Fourth program is the School Research Colloquium wherein teacher researchers will showcase their completed research. There is only one BRF grantee granted and no other than Ms. Helen H. Bihaya, Master Teacher 2 with her research title, Wonder World of Words, Enhancement Activities to Improve Vocabulary Skills of Selected Grade 2 Pupils. During the school year 2019-2020, there were 5 teachers who submitted their action research or basic research proposals. School year 2020-2021, there were 7 teacher researchers who submitted their action research or basic research proposals on time, and 5 of them completed their AR or basic research while the remaining 2 still on process of completion. All the teacher researchers submitted their proposals on time, and 5 of them completed their action research or basic research proposals as of November and received their certificate of completion from the division office. Every time research work undergone quality assurance, technical assistance, monitoring and evaluation with the school research committee and with the help of Sir Ian Magabili. Every research work of the teacher researcher is aligned with the AIP and SIP of our school, where it showcases mostly the reading ability of our learners. That is why the research work of the grade 3 teachers entitled Project Score, spearheaded by Mrs. Lisa A. Apil, Mrs. Mirna N. Ore, and Ms. Mirari L. Rosero, were utilized and benefited by the learners and the whole school as well. It was indeed a great job that brings glory to the side of the children and parents as well. It is the pride of our school to be honored and awarded by the region during the Research Regional Jamboree.
Congratulations to Manuel L. Quezon Elementary School. And now, the Platinum Award for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices goes to Maligaya Elementary School with the outstanding school research manager, Ma'am Lolita L. Cholin, and the excellence in advocating research and innovation, Dr. Wilma C. Manyo. Let us watch their audio-visual presentation.
Maligaya Elementary School presents School Research Accomplishments. School Profile. School Research Committee. Best practices of Maligaya Elementary School in implementing the learning and development programs to establish a culture of research includes cascading Research Flexi and Research Connect during inset, LAC session, and technical assistance with 34 teaching and non-teaching beneficiaries. 28 accepted and approved research proposals, 22 completed their research. MES observed and submitted action plan, accomplishment reports, and proposals and completed research on time or before the deadlines. For quality assurance, technical assistance, monitoring, and evaluation of the process on research, regular kamustahan through LOC and peer sessions were applied and sustained until the completion of the research. MES conducted first research festival for the dissemination and or utilization of the research findings. Also, to give an extra merit award to the best action and basic researchers for the school year 2020-2021.
Congratulations to all of our awardees for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices Award for the elementary level. Now let's proceed for the winners for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices Award for the secondary level. And the winner for the Silver Award, no, for School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices goes to Sergio Osmeña Senior High School with the outstanding School Research Manager, Ma'am Jennifer G. Hinolan, with the excellence in advocating research and innovation, Dr. Adora B. Tiaño and Dr. Marivic B. Francisco. Let's watch their audiovisual presentation.
Good day to everyone. Serios Menya Senior High School is very much proud to present the School Research Committee Best Practices. It all started with careful planning through virtual meetings with the SRC, led by Mrs. Adora B. Tiaño, School Principal, Mrs. Jennifer G. Hinolen, School Research Manager, together with the members Jessa C. Alcaide, Josephine A. Porcadilla, and Ivory G. Acevedo. And with the help of the department heads, focal persons in every department were identified. To ensure that the focal persons know their functions and responsibilities, meetings and orientations were done to discuss their roles in the School Research Committee and how they will carry out their functions very well. The first activity done by the School Research Committee was conducting a school-based webinar on conducting research entitled Revisiting Action Research, a virtual lecture workshop on conducting research with the theme Enriching Teacher Skills and Knowledge in Action Research in the New Normal, held on February 27, with the members of the School Research Committee together with Mr. Virgilio Alcaide as speakers of the said event. The basics of action research writing were discussed, and printing of proposed titles were also done to equip teachers with the needed information before they write and submit their proposals. It was attended by a total of 84 teaching and non-teaching personnel who gave positive feedback during the evaluation of the event. The School Research Committee was overwhelmed with the total number of proposals submitted by the research proponents from the different departments. A total of 14 proposals were evaluated, endorsed, and approved by the school's division office and were ready to be completed. And with these 14 action research proposals that were submitted, 10 of which were completed and awarded with a certificate of completion by the school's division office. Prior to the approval and completion of these action research, the research proponents attended a series of virtual meetings for paper evaluation, critiquing, and revision. One of the highlights of the School Research Committee, the Research Colloquium, was conducted last October 16 with the theme Action Research in the New Normal, Translating Theories into Action. A total of 43 teaching and non-teaching personnel attended the event that gave tips, comments, suggestions, and improvements on the action research presented by the proponents. For this school year, the School Research Committee spearheaded a school-based webinar, Innovation in Education, last November 17 with the theme Research and Innovation in the New Normal, Translating Theories into Action, that aimed to capacitate 21st century teachers in doing innovation. It was attended by 59 teaching and non-teaching personnel. To establish active involvement of the parents in the studies conducted by the research proponents, dissemination was done either virtual or face-to-face meetings. Moreover, the interventions were utilized by the teachers after results of the action research were disseminated. The Sergio Osmeña Senior High School School Research Committee was headed by Dr. Adora Mitian, Principal 2 in the school year 2020-2021. At present, it is led by Dr. Marivic B. Francisco, Principal 2. The committee is composed of Jennifer G. Hinolan as the School Research Manager, together with its members, Jessa C. Alcaide, Josephine A. Porcadilla, and Ivory G. Acevedo. Thank you and good day.
Again, congratulations to Sergio Osmeña Senior High School. Now let's proceed to the Gold Award for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices. And the Golden Award goes to Commonwealth High School with the Outstanding School Research Managers, Ma'am Catherine B. Pascual for Junior High School and Dr. Linji S. Pedrosa for Senior High School, and the Excellence in Advocating Research and Innovation, Dr. Agapito Hilera. Let's watch their audio-visual presentation. Congratulations to Commonwealth High School. And now let's proceed to the Diamond Award for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices goes to North Fairview High School with the outstanding school research manager, Ma'am Charlie I. Soriano, and the excellence in advocating research and innovation, Dr. Marisa Lu and Rodriguez. Let's watch their audiovisual presentation.
Good day, everyone. I am grateful and privileged to present to you the school best practices and research at North Fairview High School for the school year 2020-2021. North Fairview High School offers junior and senior high school, headed by our principal, Marisa Lu and Rodriguez. It has 226 teachers with special programs like journalism, Korean language, madrasa, SPED, and ALS. The school supports the Department of Education program, which promotes and strengthens the culture of research in basic education. And here are the members of Research Committee, headed by our principal, Marisa Lu and Rodriguez, Mrs. Charlie I. Soriano, the school research manager, Dr. Michael A. Nazareth, assistant school research manager, together with all the department heads, with the selected master teachers in English and mathematics. Cascading of research, flexi, and innovation was done during the virtual in-service training last December 14 to 19, 2020, where Dr. Michael A. Nazareth and Mrs. Charlie I. Soriano were the resource speakers. Few questions were raised during the training, followed by some activities. A joint meeting of the Action Research Team and CIP team last February 6, 2021 for the planning and submission of research proposals. To extend technical help and to follow up the progress of the studies, an Action Research Kumustahan was conducted last May 27, 2021. The first School Research Festival was held to provide teacher-researcher to share studies conducted and to inspire teaching and non-teaching staff to write their own research. The slide shows that out of 226 teachers, there were 14 or 6.19% completed their research. Last school year, there were 21 basic and action research proposals. For the final result, there were 3 basic researches, 11 action researches, for a total of 14 completed researches. These are the samples of the instructional materials developed by the proponents to improve the learners' performance. This is Jerry Dilajao, and once again, have a good day and thank you for listening.
Again, congratulations to North Fairview High School. Now let's proceed to the last award, the Platinum Award for the School Research and Innovation Management Best Practices. And this goes to Novaliches High School with the outstanding school research manager, Dr. Joseph L. Adan, and the excellence in advocating research and innovation to Dr. Zaida M. Padulio. Let's watch their audio-visual presentation.
presenting the research management practices of Novaliches High School for school year 2020-2021. As regards learning and development programs on research and innovation, topics on research agenda in the new normal and conducting action research in the new normal were conducted to more than 210 teachers during the 2020 virtual in-service training for teachers. In addition, a school learning action cell was also conducted titled Data Analysis for NHS Researchers for the 26 researchers of the school with approved research proposals. As part of the school's research advocacy and extension services, through its research manager, a talk to more than 150 teachers of Lupang Pangako Elementary School on the topic The Role of Research in the New Normal Education was done. Furthermore, coaching and mentoring were extended to the two groups of researchers of SEP Laurel Senior High School for their non-birth and birth research undertakings. In terms of the number of birth, non-birth research, for non-birth research, in 2020, 1 basic research was approved and completed. In 2021, 10 action research, 2 basic research, and 1 innovation proposals were approved. As of November 2021, 3 action research and 1 basic research were already completed. For birth research, in 2020, 1 action research was approved and completed. This 2021, 3 action research proposals were approved, and completed papers were already submitted for SDO-QC and DepEd NCR's evaluation. Novaliches High School has been punctual in the submissions of action plan, accomplishment report, and other deliverables to the division office. To ensure quality of proposals and completed research outputs, the members of the school's research committee sit together to do collaborative research proposal evaluation. Moreover, one-on-one coaching and advising was done to research proponents. UniCheck, a plagiarism checker, is also used to provide initial feedback to the researchers' finished work. In terms of research dissemination, LAC sessions relative to completed research were done. LAC on assessing the science process skills of grade 7 STE learners, basis for developing supplementary research materials for grade 7 STE program, based on the completed school-based basic research was held. In addition, LAC on utilizing Pecha Kucha in project presentation, a completed action research under birth 2020 was also conducted. At Novaliches High School, we believe that research dissemination is not the end goal of a research undertaking, but just a step forward towards meeting our ultimate goal, that is, research utilization. In February 2021, the SAE program of Novaliches High School was recognized by DepEd NCR. The completed school-based basic research on assessing the science process skills of grade 7 STE learners is deemed instrumental in the realization of said recognition. Moreover, the completed action research under birth 2020 was utilized by the senior high school learners during their oral research presentation in their subject Practical Research 1. These are the research management practices of Novaliches High School as we continue searching, researching, optimizing.
Once again, congratulations to Novaliches High School for bagging the Platinum Award for the school research and innovation best practices for this year. No? And well done and congratulations to all the winners and awardees for this year, Fire Awards 2021. Back to you, Sir Mark.
Thank you very much, Sir Magabilin, and congratulations to all our awardees. We would like to inform our amazing awardees that the division will release a division memorandum regarding the result of the event, and you may claim your certificates and plaques once available. You will be informed by the office when to claim them. Once again, congratulations, awardees. So now, to wrap up our program, may we call on the ever committed, supportive, and astonishing Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division of SDOQC, Dr. Maria Teresa A. Namoro. Let us give her a big hand.
To all participants, in this afternoon's Festival of Innovation and Research in Education, good afternoon. It is my delight to offer my congratulations to all researchers and innovators who've been awarded today. I hope that this is not the end of your journey as researchers in education, but instead, the recognition accorded to you should serve as an inspiration
to ignite the catalyst of change in educational reforms so that all the hindrances that beset our experiences as educators will be eliminated and given due solutions. Para sa bata, para sa bayan. At this juncture, allow me to give my heartfelt thanks to the STO management team, headed by our beloved Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. General Rose B. Corfus, CESO 5, and to our head of PPRD in the regional office, Dr. Warren Ramos. Thank you, sir, for gracing our occasion and to all the supports that you have given to the Division of Quezon City. Same gratitude goes to the research committee headed by ASDS Brian Elan. Also to our judges during the selection process and to our keynote speaker in today's awarding ceremonies, Dr. Sherilyn Monterola, Director of UP NESMED. Let's forge a pact that we will see each other again in the next year of FAR 2022. Before my closing, my personal congratulations to Mr. Ian Kenneth Magabilin, the Senior Education Specialist in Research, for leading and directing all the researchers that we have honored today. Again, on behalf of the whole STO of Quezon City and the men and women of the School's Governance and Operations Division, good afternoon, thank you, and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nomoro, Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division of SDOQC. Thank you all for being a great audience today. Congratulations to all our awardees. This award giving ceremony we have this afternoon shows approval and gratitude for each person's good job, and it makes people aware that good work will be rewarded. Thank you for your hard work and outstanding accomplishments. Your recognition will surely motivate others to strive for excellence, and we all benefit from it. Before I say goodbye, let me say thank you to the ICT team who has been very fantastic since the beginning of the program. To Sir Ian and to Sir RJ who gave me this opportunity to host this great, momentous and significant event, and to my very compassionate principal, Dr. Edna V. Banyaga, and the head of the English department, Ma'am Cristina F. Abanador. Thank you very much po for your support. So now, this has been your host. I am Mark Joven Rosales from San Francisco High School, sharing the quotation of Thomas S. Monson. That is, once you have experienced excellence, you will never again be contented with mediocrity. Thank you. May the force be with you. May we all keep the fire burning. God bless everyone and goodbye.